So I just finished watching this cringy ass episode of The Flash, and you know what it did? It reminded me because it had the same name as an episode of one of my favorite episodes of Batman the animated series called Girls Night Out, and it's kind of funny. See, this is what The Flash tried to do in this episode. It tried to symbolize how anyone, man or woman, can be the hero you need. But here's the thing: this episode did not preach to you. Of course, the same trope: the group of female heroes, the band together to stop the female villain. It's a female centric episode, and you see your female heroes go through their loses and their wins, and here you see Supergirl getting her ass shot. But here's the thing: this episode isn't preaching to you. The message it got was powerful and potent and damn near like gorgeous because it was right. And it didn't have to say what it was trying to do. It showed it. The characters did it themselves. The villains showed how resourceful and dominating powerful villains they were by using their own resources and abilities. The hero showed how heroic and how dutiful they are in themselves by coming and stopping the villains. And it never once had to tell you, by the way, these are female, so this is impressive. By the way, these are female, so this is a good thing. Because this was a time when they didn't need to. When a character was just a character. When a character can inspire hope or whatever, regardless, you didn't have to attach their gender to them. Their persona is what you attach to. Everything they stood for is what you attach to. Their powers and abilities what you stood for. Their gender did not matter to you. And this episode perfectly illustrates that. It was never ever about gender. It wasn't until this third wave of feminism came that gender started coming into question where women are underrepresented. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, yes, yeah. What are you talking about? This was such a great episode. Meanwhile, you got the Flash talking about something: we live in a world dominated by the male gaze, and women can't wear whatever they want because men will look at them. First off, the male gaze. Let's talk about the goddamn male gaze. Such a shameful, like hideous statement to even make. As if almost it's wrong for you to be a man to be attracted to something, to see something and be like, wow, that's really physically appealing to me. Of course, when you're just staring at somebody creepily, yeah, but just they're making it seem like just being attracted to women is wrong, and that everything, all of our media is dictated by this. Supergirl and Batgirl don't look like they're victims of the male gaze here. And this is old. Remember, this is when they were saying women were really like oppressed and stuff, right? None of these characters look. I mean, I guess you could argue Poison Ivy, but that's her shtick to seduce men, because that's something women can do. You act like women can't seduce men, and then my problem with this episode of The Flash was that it really acted like, oh god, with that damn male gaze speech. It like men aren't victims of like women with wandering eyes. You know what I mean? Like first off, nobody forces you to work in a strip club. Second off, nobody shames you for working at a strip club. Nobody cares. Like, you're there to do your job. You know what I mean? That's no one thinks that. It's almost like you're putting words in the mouth of men. Secondly, why do you think Twilight exists? Why do you think 50 Shades of Grey exists? Why do you think any of these romantic young adult movie thingies exist? You act like this women don't like. There's no reason for the dog dude in Twilight to take his shirt off before he turns into a dog because he doesn't wear clothes when he's a dog. You just do that because women like seeing dudes with abs. There's a reason why there's fire calendars, and it's so stupid. It tries to pretend like women themselves don't like to gawk at men. Like, there's not a reason all the wrestlers are fucking half naked, wearing trunks and boots with their abs and stuff. Like women don't like it. It's the dumbest, most preachy shit, and you just infest your TV shows with it. It's like you're forced to go to church for a religion you're not a part of. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. Oh God. But no. The overall point I'm making here is this was an episode showing you that females can kick ass way back from my childhood, and it was great. It was fantastic. It was a fantastic episode. This episode of The Flash, granted, it was not a bad episode. I did like all the parts with Caitlyn and her story. I even like the drunk "I'm the Flash." Yeah, it had its moments, but it's kind of hard to sit there and give the whole episode credit when even if there's small chunks of it, just chunks of it, was blatant propaganda. and nothing else. You know, it's just propaganda and dogma and just indoctrination into religion you want nothing to do with. Hell, Hydra.